Okay, so hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode. In this one, we're looking at AMC again. So of course today, AMC is down by quite a significant amount. If we can get a percentage on it from yesterday, we can see that AMC has dropped by 41%. That is quite an insane decrease, and it is not what we like to see. And of course, I actually did say this one was coming, so please don't hate me. And I know this one's going to be quite a controversial episode, but tonight I'm giving all of my personal opinions based on what we have been seeing over the past day or so. So if it sounds like a plan, guys, please leave a like and subscribe, it would be appreciated. And of course, if you do want to share this with your friends, that would also go a mile. If you want to come talk to us about stocks in Discord, you can. Link to our stock Discord is below. And with that being said, guys, if you would like to become a channel member, that would also go a mile. So with all that being said, I am not a financial advisor, and this is all just my personal opinion. Use it for entertainment purposes only, but it never hurt to have a second opinion. And of course, tonight I'm giving mine. So let's jump straight into this episode. So yeah guys, AMC is obviously the theatre company. Big news happened only a few days ago when people were basically trying to short squeeze his stock, and it did actually get a lot of hype. Now don't get me wrong, companies like GME got a lot more hype than this one, but you know what, this was, speculated to be the next short squeeze. Now of course it did pump up by quite a bit, to be honest, and I said this only a few days ago, that in my personal opinion, the fundamentals aren't there. And I know, yes, people weren't going in for this one with the fundamentals, but I also said this is definitely more of a speculative play, and that I was going to keep far away from this one. And you know what guys, it has dropped. Now I'm saying in my personal opinion on tonight's episode, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world that is dropped, but personally I don't think it's going to go up by too much more. I think two things are going to happen, or at least one of two things are going to happen. One, it definitely could get another pump if it definitely gets hyped up again on Reddit. That definitely is possible, but of course with a lot of brokers limiting the amount of shares that you can buy and all that kind of stuff, it obviously means that a lot more people are limited and restricted on how many shares they can buy for positions like this, and of course that makes it harder to short squeeze the stock, unfortunately. So for that reason, that's one of the main factors when it comes to the short squeeze kind of going away and the possibility of it not happening. Now of course it could still happen, like I said, if enough people get into this one and if enough hype stays around it, but on the other hand guys, there's definitely the possibility that this one could definitely fade back into irrelevance. Now I'm not saying that in a bad way, because of course the stock was doing pretty decent for the past month before that even happened, and of course that's not the worst thing in the world. If you are long on this stock, if you do see some big potential, yes, it could still be a buy, but if I was you and I was looking to buy this stock, I would buy it at a much cheaper point. Now, of course, I don't personally think it's going to go back down to the lows of $2 or at least $1.80. And the reason why I say that is because, yes, even though this company is not operating to its full potential right now due to the pandemic, I think a lot more people are now aware of a stock called AMC and a lot of these other stocks. So obviously, personally, I'd never heard of AMC stock before this event happened, and now I actually have. So you know what, guys, I think a lot of people will be holding this one for a bit more of a long-term position. But overall, I can see this one dropping by quite a significant amount, maybe a little bit more, to be honest, and I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, and I don't think it'd be the worst thing in the world either. And I say that because yes, this stock has been pumped up with good reason, but on the other hand guys, let's face it, that wasn't going to last forever. There is still potential for it, like I've just said, but I do believe that this one probably is going to drop a bit, and then it definitely could be a long-term buy and hold if you do believe that there is some long-term potential there for the stock and for the company. But other than that guys, when it comes to the short squeeze, I would personally not be buying in right now, but obviously I will be updating you guys tomorrow if anything does change, and my personal opinions may vary in tomorrow's episode. And the reason why I say that is because yes, if this one starts to go back up or if it starts to level out, maybe we are going to be looking at a very different position, because of course if this one starts to level out or even go back up, maybe the hype is going to start building again. But of course we will be covering that in tomorrow's episode. So if it sounds like a plan guys, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in that one. Goodbye until then.